we should be using, because the circle at the top represents life and the womb. And they closed that off because they didn't want the patriarchy, who was ruled by men and did all the
Rebelling against the
burnings
divine
of the
feminine.
witches and the things like that. They did not want that out there for people, because
Hmm
they said that that was wrong. But I'll tell you right
hmm
now, I'm starting to find that the Holy Spirit is meant to be looked at as the spirit of a feminine presence.
That
Like,
divine feminine energy rising, that kundalini.
yes,
That's what
and it's been
the Holy Spirit
demonized.
pretty much is.
People just don't know it's been demonized. So
Hmm
these
These are
comments are
facts.
going so fast, I haven't been able to catch them all. But
That's why I
yeah,
tell people like the kundalini rising to get up your 33 vertebrae is pretty much essentially Jesus being rose from the dead,
yes.
coming back. That's what Kundalini energy is. Kundalini energy is you remembering, becoming in tune with the energy, the frequency, and the vibration, and realizing that you are your higher self. You are
Yes.
essentially
And
what they equate to God.
we were supposed to learn through his not death but ascension that
There
we
you
are
go.
supposed to follow in his footsteps and ascend. But they so badly, like, there's a really awesome teacher who breaks down a lot of this. They break down the Merkaba, the soul body, the light body, the things like that.
Mm,
And they were talking about how when we look at him as a martyr and look at the death as being the finality of that, they sort of win, because that's what they wanted to do. They were trying to block all of his energy receptors with the
hmm
nails in the hand, with the nails in the
Makes
feet, the
sense.
crown. If you look at all of it, the crown chakra, the thorns, the heart chakra,
Yep.
the stabbing of the heart, it was all to damage his energy receptors. And
hmm
that's where we learn, if you open up your mind, that's where you can take in some knowledge about
There you
how
go.
powerful you are, and why things like
hmm
the sun is so important, and why people talk about the sun all the time. The sun is there for you to hold out your energy receptors.
hmm
That's why when we get depressed and we hold ourselves up in our house, we just get more and more depressed, because we're blocking ourselves from the natural light and the
These are
sunlight.
facts. These are
Mhm.
facts.
You
If the
have to
sun went
go
away, we're done.
outside. You have to go in the sun. You have to force yourself. I have depression. I want to sit inside
Hmm
all the time and do nothing sometimes. I have to force myself to go outside and reground myself and
There you go.
reprogram my energy, because I get in funks. We all get in funks. So,
That's why I try to tell everybody, like when we wake up, we can't think, are we gonna have a good day today? We gotta tell ourselves we're gonna have a good day today, no matter
mhm.
what we come in tune with. No negativity is gonna penetrate our aura. We're gonna resonate in our divinity always.
And start saying, universe, show me how good it can get, because it will.
Hmm
And you will start
Universe,
surprising
I'm open
yourself.
to receiving the abundance that belongs to me.
That's right. You
I
have
am
to.
now receiving the
Oh,
abundance that belongs to me. We gotta affirm this shit.
that
Essentially,
is one
words
of
are
my
spells.
biggest ones. You will never attract abundance and manifest your true self if you do not find yourself worthy. So
Yep.
start
Yep.
looking at yourself as worthy and deserving, because if you're wondering why your
hmm
manifesting is not working, it's because somewhere deep down inside of you, you don't believe you're worth it. You
Yep.
have to tell yourself you deserve it.
Stop wishing for shit and start saying that you're grateful for the shit you got. Once you stop
Yes.
wishing for shit and start recognizing what you got, you get more of it in abundance because it belongs
Hmm.
to you.
And you can do this in so many ways, like by listening to affirmations and stuff like
There you
that,
go.
listening to things
Mm-hmm.
like reminding yourself how divine and how worthy and how loved you are. You are pure love and pure light. Just tell
Facts.
yourself.
These are facts.
We're like giant suns trapped in a body. I tell people that a
That's what.
lot when I'm trying to explain to them what humans really are. We are
Mhm.
just
You gotta
big
hear them
celestial
emerald
beings.
tablets because you'll love that shit. You'll love the emerald tablets because he talks about that. He talks about how we're pretty. Our bodies are nothing but planets revolving around their central suns.
That's right.
We're
Because
space born.
the laws of the universe have to work. It's just how it is. There are 12 universal laws, and that's how
Mhm.
everything has to abide, light and dark. You
Facts.
cannot have one without the other, or um it would collapse on itself, the judicial system of the land.
Facts.
So that's why they
Facts.
have to teach us. They have to teach us. They have to stick this stuff in our movies and in our fictions and tell us that it's our imaginations. And they do that so that they can try to get away with it before we find out. It's like they have their
Mm-hmm.
hand in the cookie jar, and they don't want us to realize that they have their hand in the cookie jar before they've done already taken their hand out and eaten the cookie, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Right. And they want us to blame each other for who ate the last cookie while they fucking sit back,
But they
take
sure
some
make
out their
noise.
pocket and watch us fight.
Yep, they make some noise, so pay attention because they
These are
are not
facts.
slick about it.
These are facts.
Well,
Well, I'm glad you stopped by today. You know what I'm saying? It was a very enlightening little segment on the book that
yes,
you got. Like, that book is
thank
deep, and
you.
hopefully everybody gets it. And y'all go
Yes,
follow her if y'all ain't following her yet, because like I said, she drops a lot more information about what's in that book on her TikTok channel. She's got plenty of content on it. I've seen it all. So for
thank
me
you
to
so
ask these questions, mostly for y'all.
much. Oh yes, I
Yeah,
enjoyed speaking with you. You're such a great intellectual to like have this banter with, and I
I
enjoy
appreciate that.
talking to people who
I
are they
appreciate that.
smart. They got a big brain. Big brain people are my favorite. So
Hmm. We're gonna increase the vibrations this way. So we definitely got to do it again. We definitely got to do it again. I got some daddy duties to attend to. Y'all know how it is. So I'm gonna
yep.
be getting up out of here real soon. But
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I am private right now. Just request. I'm doing some changes on my thing, and I'm trying to get it available so that you guys can download the book for free through me. And then I'm going to
mm,
be uploading the new book soon. So just some changes are coming.
innovative.
But
I
yeah,
like that. I
just
like that.
that way, the reason I did private was because I was starting to notice that I was catching the attention of some people who would probably try to keep this information from getting out. And so, in
Hmm.
order to allow this to still be able to be accessible to the people that need to get it, I'm going to just temporarily go private.
I
So,
feel that.
just bear with me on this.
You know
But
how the spiritual warfare works. We are look. They definitely be trying to target anybody who's speaking the truth or showing some information that they were trying to sweep under the rug. So
yes. But
we
legit,
feel.
I try to give all of the author credit and make sure that I send everybody their way and tell them to follow their YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. And you can go on there,
Dope.
look up the author. His name is Claudio Nocelli, and he's a really great writer. I mean, some of it is hard to understand because he's translating from someone else's
Mm,
story. So I think he did a really good job for the reader trying to make it understandable in a sort of passed along type informational
okay.
way, since it was not his actual story. So it's a
Got
little
you.
tough
Got you.
sometimes when you're retelling a story. But yeah, definitely. I appreciate everybody's interest too. Yes, Terra Infinita is the book. So
Yep.
just
That's the book,
search that.
family.
Yep.
Ashley, thoughts on sigils before I go? Sigils are very powerful for protection. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like if you could find the right sigils, like just print some out, sleep with some underneath your pillow. Just simple stuff like that is very powerful without you knowing. I'm just gonna
Yes.
say that.
And it doesn't matter which culture you use, just do the one that resonates with you. I always say try and
Exactly.
find like your culture sigils and stuff. So for instance,
Exactly.
like I have Celt in mind, so I looked up some ancient Norse sigils for me,
You
if that
look,
helps.
that's exactly what I did, because if we know about the Anunnaki, we know the Anunnaki are what they call Aesir guys. They're the Aesir guys. So when they
Mhm.
come up with these runes, they come straight from the Anunnaki anyway. So everything connected, family. It don't matter what you fucking decide you want to practice in, but just make sure you spiritually attune with your own energy and protecting yourself at all times.
Yes, and remember, finding out what your origins are is it's a very enlightening process, and
Hmm.
so some of this might be like some serious cognitive dissonance. So some of this you need to prepare yourself for, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I get new information, I will have bits of very vivid dreams. You may have some
There you
astral
go.
projection, some out of body experiences, whatever you have. Be patient with
Wisdom is
yourself
key.
and talk to your guides about it, because some of this stuff is very shocking, and I will tell you, it you when you go down these rabbit holes, sometimes it's very very difficult. So
These are facts,
not it's
family.
all sunshine and roses.
No, it get dark. It gets real dark in the rabbit hole. You're like, holy shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
When you start realizing what they know, like I said, when you know what they know, you know where they deceived you. You become
Hmm.
enlightened.
That's right.
So yeah, with
But
that
the
being
more you
said,
know,
I appreciate you, young goddess. I really do.
thank you so
I'm sure
much.
these viewers going here, they're gonna tap in with you. They're gonna start following you and whatnot, and start tapping in more with the book.
I
And
can't
yeah,
wait to
like I said, this
connect
is
with them.
enjoyable.
Yes, it's been so wonderful. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Definitely
I
hit me up with
appreciate
any
that.
questions about the book you have anytime.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I appreciate that. Keep vibrating high. Keep retaining that deep wisdom. Keep resonating on that high frequency and being the light that you are.
Thank you. And you as well. Keep spreading that wonderful knowledge. I love
Got
your video
to,
and your
got
content.
to. Wisdom is the key. Wisdom is the key,
Yes.
family.
Knowledge is so much power. Thank you.
All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is. I will be in tune with y'all probably tomorrow or the next day. But I'm gonna go spend time with the family, and you guys should do the same. Keep vibrating high, retain all the wisdom you can. Love and light to all y'all. Maintain your vibrational frequencies.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.